Blog Talk Radio. Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the Yvonne Latrell podcast. I am the host, Yvonne Latrell. Here with me, as always, is my awesome, amazing co-host, SC, for our Thoughtful Tuesday.
Yvonne. Yvonne.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Hey. Yeah, you're echoing real bad. You're like in in a hallway.
How do I sound now?
Still got an echo.
Damn it. There's just always some foolishness. How about now? Hello? Hello? Is it better?
Still slight echo, but no, hell no. You still got echo. But it ain't as bad as you was.
Let me see.
In other news,
how do I sound now?
It's terrible. You sound like Oz. You remember the Wizard of Oz? When they was talking to Richard Pryor? Yeah, you sound like the Oz.
Am I better now or
like
no?
Oz.
Damn it.
No.
Hold on one second.
Mic check.
Hello? How do I sound?
Do it again.
I'm Yvonne Latrell.
Yeah, you still got an echo.
How?
Because I don't know.
I think that's your phone.
No, I think it's your mind. Your thoughts are echoing through.
Okay, guys, so we're not going to
that's what you sound like in your mind.
We're not going to put up with his shenanigans today. We ain't got time for his foolery.
Now, play nice.
Okay, well, you ain't got time for his craziness because he crazy. You took your crazy medication? Where's your Ritalin?
Yep. I just popped the pills before the show started, so I should be mellowing out soon.
Great.
I take the extra strain.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so let me see. What did I want to say? Okay, so guys and dolls, we want to apologize for us always having technical difficulties. So today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Thoughtful Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday.
There's another Tuesday. Can I say it?
No, you can't. Because it's probably something out of control. So
it's Titty Tuesday as well in some places.
Okay. So Essie is a freak, but we're going to just ignore that. But guys and dolls, okay, so today's topic is going to be, it's basically questions for our listeners because we have a lot of listeners and we definitely want to thank you all. And we will definitely get into those questions later. And today's show is rated R. Well, most of our shows are rated R because anything pretty much goes, you know. So, like, we're going to we're going to be reading some emails from you guys. So we're going to be taking emails. So today we're not doing any interviews. So we decided to start doing some different things. So we do have an interview next Tuesday. But, yeah, we're just going to be switching it up. So just thank you guys for bearing with us as this show continues to grow. But in the meantime, before we get into our topic or whatever, our questions from you guys, Essie, is there anything that you want to go over now, like anything in the news?
No.
He's lying.
So listen. So did you? I want to see how you gonna respond to that.
He's lying. He's lying.
All right. So okay. So I seen this video a while back. I don't remember how long ago, but it's been a minute now. And apparently the video resurfaced about the girl that was trying to, supposedly she was being bullied in school. She went to the girl's house and she had a knife, or the girls followed her home. She had a knife. She tried to stab one of the girls, and the police officer shot and killed her. And LeBron James made the statement of he's tired of seeing, these cops killing our people or whatever. And basically he's got a lot of backlash because it's like none of these athletes stand up for when black people kill other black people. It's only when the police kill them. So they're making it seem like, it's okay for black people to kill other black people, but when the police do it, there's something wrong with it, And I agree. I agree with the situation because they never have an uproar. The worst uproar that I remember in this history was George Floyd. You have so many black people in so many different black communities that are murdering each other, and nobody's taking heed to it. Nobody's coming to nobody's aid. Nobody's having any type of GoFundMe or anything. It's just, oh, well, it happened in the urban area, so it is what it is, So I agree with them on that part. I personally think that certain situations, especially with that situation, he took that woman's life to save somebody else's life, which was justified. If you're the person on the other end of possibly getting stabbed, I'm pretty sure, or your family member, I'm pretty sure you're going to want that cop to use deadly force to stop that from happening. So I think that more situations like that should be a common sense thing, okay, granted he was a police officer. Let's take away the fact that he was a cop. Let's put it into the fact that girl was going to kill another girl. And if he wasn't there, she would have died. You understand what I'm saying? So I think these athletes should not pick and choose, but kind of pick and choose their battles. You understand what I'm saying? Don't stand up for one thing and not stand up for another, especially when all these things are going on, And I'm a big Candace Owens fan, I want to say that first. She speaks a lot of logic and she speaks a lot of truth, And like a lot of people dislike her because it's not the message, it's the messenger. It's one of those type situations like with Donald Trump, same thing with him. He told a lot of people a lot of things that was true, but it was because it was sent through the messenger and it wasn't the message. So a lot of people didn't get the message because of who the messenger was, So I think we need to start deciding on, let's start using logic. I want to get back to logic, logical thinking. We don't do logical thinking anymore. We get set into this whole thing of what's popular. You understand what I'm saying? All logic is out the window when it comes to certain things. And I think we need to start using logic and stop going with what's popular or who's popular. Let's go with who's right. Because that's not a thing anymore. Who right is not a thing anymore. It's who's popular. That's who gets the most notoriety for something. It's who's popular. And we see it in pop culture. You see it in the music. You see it in debates on these TV shows, on the radio, or whatever. It's not who's logical. It's who's popular, So I just think that I think he should have stepped down on that. But go ahead. What was you going to say?
Okay, so you definitely made me think about something I was trying to think of because I don't believe that we touched this. And that video, if you have that video, can you send it to me after the show so I can look at it? If not, I'll try to see if I can find it online. But, okay, so you made me think about the guy that was speeding. He did 16 years in prison. We didn't go over that, did we? There was a black guy who did 16 years in prison for a crime that he did not commit. And after that, they did free him. He was awarded, some, I think $800,000, something like that. And I can't think of his name. Oh my gosh! And I did tweet something about it. But okay, so he was speeding. The police officer pulled him over, and they got into a fight, and the police shot and killed him. And I agree with the officer's action only because you have to really put yourself in this situation. If anybody is, just say you're at the gas station and somebody's trying to rob you or whatever, you get into it with them and then they grab you by the neck or whatever, you pulling your gun out and you shoot it, you shoot them, because you're trying to get them off of you so they don't snap your neck. So I feel like when the police officer pull you, whether they are right or wrong, you can't just say, like, hey, what the fuck, this, that, or whatever. You can't just have your your chest poked out. You can't just, be angry. Even if they don't have the right to pull you, just, just calmly talk to
comply.
them, whatever. Huh?
You mean comply, basically.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying something else. Yes. And, just, see if the issue can be resolved or whatever. But always remember, they are supposed to have their dash cams on. And so if they are in the wrong, those cameras can get pulled or whatever. So in this case right here, I just feel like he was wrong. I mean, he's getting tased. And I think the officer probably tased him because he did seem like so out of control, like he really did. So, I mean, I feel like the officer, he could have maybe waited for backup to come or whatever, but he tased him. He turned around. For anybody who's seen the video or who did not see the video, he turned around, he knocked the taser out, and then, oh my gosh, it's not even funny, but like he's saying to the officer, yeah, bitch. Like, he is possessed. Like, this man just really seemed out of control. Just, oh, my gosh. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, I did see that video. He put his hands on the back of the truck, and he was choking the cop, and the cop shot him. I did see that video, and the cop was in the right. Because, okay, so how deadly force is determined, right? Force is determined by this. You have to, with the police department, you have to meet the exact same force that you're confronted with. Now, what supersedes that is if the person's force goes up a level 2, you losing consciousness or them taking your weapon, now you can use deadly force. And he tased the man, and the man started choking him. And then as he's choking him, he took the gun out and he shot him. That officer was in every right of protecting himself, because you got to think about it. This guy gets away, he shoots this officer, he kills this officer. Now you got somebody running around the streets with a gun, right? Who's to say he wouldn't have went on a rampage and started killing other people? And people be like, oh, but you can't judge that because he didn't do it. All right, true. What about the pilot that just tried to crash the plane the other day? You don't know what's on a person's mind. And this is his job. You understand what I'm saying? He's sitting in the flight crew with them in the pit deck, and then all of a sudden he just wants to shut off the engines of the plane. And
right.
You'll be like, oh, but he didn't do it. Yeah, but he attempted. You understand what I'm saying? An attempt, with some laws, the attempt completes the crime. Like in New York, they have this thing called TOS, which means theft of service. The attempt completes the crime. So if you attempt to do theft of service, the crime is completed by the attempt, only because you showed intent on doing it. You just didn't get it done because either the person locked the door to the store, or You seen the police officer at the last minute, but the intent was there. You understand what I'm saying? So, but I'm telling you, he was in all rights. I can't, I can Sunday morning quarterback it. Everybody can say, oh, well, you could have shot him in the arm. That's not what you're thinking about, when you're being attacked. When you're being attacked and you're fighting for your life and you know this person, you can lose consciousness and they can get your weapon, you're thinking about fighting for your life. You're not thinking about, oh, let me shoot him in the arm, let me shoot him in the leg, let me shoot him here, let me shoot him there. You're thinking about, let me get this motherfucker off me. Any means necessary.
Right, and if you see the video, his head was like in a lock, like he was choking him. So he was reaching for the gun, and then, he just shot him. Like, he didn't know, like, exactly where he was shooting him. He shot him so he can let him go. And then if somebody is choking you saying, yeah, bitch, like, what are you supposed to do? What are you
was saying that.
Yeah, what are you supposed to even think? He just sounded so out of control. And yes, sometimes the cops are wrong. I have said that before. But like I said, if you get pulled, it's just best to comply. Like you said, it's just best to just comply. See if you can de-escalate the situation or whatever. Like, hey, why did I get pulled or whatever? Oh my gosh, it's just a sad situation. It just felt like, he, was dealt a bad hand. He did 16 years for a crime that he didn't do, but then he gets out and then he loses his life. But what did you say?
It's sad, but I said it's sad, but that's the reality of life. You never know what a person's going through. You never know what happened to them in the past, that could trigger certain things, And we don't have the best system in the world when it comes to law enforcement. It seems like the more cops that are getting on the job are more people that were bullied during school, and they're trying to take it out on people now, because they got that authority, But that's not a cool thing at all, They take the job and they asked to be professional. They swore. They gave an oath. You stand in a room and you raise your hand, and your oath is that you're going to protect and serve the public. And you swear to be professional at all times. And a lot of these cops are not professional. They get on this ego trip and they get into this, I'm above the law. Some of them, not all of them. And then you have some that get caught in a bad moment and looks bad because of the moment that they're caught in. But that don't make them bad people. It just means they were caught in a bad situation that made them look bad, So,
right.
There's a bunch of good cops out there and there's a bunch of bad cops. But the worst ones make it worse for the good ones and the bad ones, So I think that there should be I know there was a police department. I'm trying to think of where it was at. They were talking about trying this new form of police work. And I think in the way they had it set up, I can't remember exactly, but the way they had it set up, I was like, wow, I like that. That sounds good. And what I thought of, too, what they should do is make all the officers that are in service now reapply for the positions that they have with this new training that they're going through. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And I can't remember the state. I'm gonna look it up, and I'm gonna probably bring it up next week. But yeah, they were talking about how they were trying to do the police academy, where community policing is gone, and that's where a lot of the problem came in. A lot of these cops come into these areas and they don't know nothing about the people in the areas that they're policing. This is the first time that some people are dealing with people of other nationalities. When I was in the academy, we had to go back to the academy to do sensitivity training, like how to deal with certain communities, certain nationalities, And I found it very strange that that after you graduated the academy, if you went to a certain neighborhood, you had to go back to the academy for sensitivity training. You know, because they want you to be able to deal with these people. You know, but they didn't give us enough mental health training. They didn't give us enough training like how to deal with people that have mental health. It was more basic people that dealt with religion. And I'm not going to call out any religions because people are going to be like, oh, SC is starting something. He's being anti-Semitic. He's being this. He's being that. But I'm just telling you what I noticed when I was in the academy, that once we graduate, if you went to a certain area, Crown Heights specifically, you had to go back to the academy for sensitivity training because there was a community that you were going to deal with, and you had to know what to do with them and how to do with them.
Okay, but now the only thing that I will say about that situation with Leonard Cure, whatever, I don't know if it was Leonard or Leonard Cure, I don't know. This is the guy who did the 16 years. Now, when the police did pull him, I think he was a little bit too, like rough, you know, like hostile. When he pulled him over, he was like, "Get out the car! Get out the car! Get out the car!" So, like, you know, that right there. And like I say, even if the police is wrong, that's why I say, if they are wrong or unprofessional, it's best to try to remain calm and you stay professional so no one gets killed because, like you said, sometimes these officers, like, they, you know, they are not trained or they forgot that they're training. I don't know, but it's just a whole crazy situation or whatever. But anyways, in other news, did you have anything else to say before I do advertisement so we can go into our what?
No, ma'am.
Are you sure about that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so tax season is right around the corner. You guys can log on to www.taxresourcecenter.net if you are looking for a good place to do your taxes. Again, that's www.taxresourcecenter.net. And let's see, what else do we have? If you are in the North Carolina area and you are looking to buy property, even though the market is out of control, you guys can log on to realty.com. Again, that's www.weaverstreetrealty.com. Also, Ashford Place Apartments. You guys can look them up. They have a website. It's ashfordplacehomes.com. Again, that's www.ashfordplacehomes.com. So that's about it for our advertisement, and I'm going to turn it back over to you, Bob.
So, like Yvonne said earlier, we are going to do something different. We are going to start reading emails from some of the listeners, you know, and I appreciate that you guys think of us enough to say, hey, listen, I want to ask them a question or get their take on it, because I think for the most part, I think me and Yvonne have some interesting conversations and some interesting debates, and we have had some guests up here, we've had some interesting conversations with some guests, and I think that we need to do that as well again. We need to start doing that with the guests, bringing them back on, and we having the debates and everything on Tuesday. But more so them asking questions about certain things, you know, like if they got something on their mind, they be like, hey, listen, I want to ask you a question, or what's your take on that? You know, I like those round table questions. They're pretty interesting because it gives me an opportunity to like really think about the situation, or it might be a situation I already thought about and I had made my mind up about the situation already. So do you want to go first, or do you want me to read some of mine first?
I will go first. And guys and dolls, don't forget, you guys can hit us up on our email and send in your questions. Also, you guys can call in. And remember, you guys can call in live. The number here is 563-999-3548. Again, that is 563-999-3548 to be a guest live on the show. You guys can listen live. And don't forget, you guys can also shoot us a text. That number is 305-204-3371. Again, that number is 305-204-3371. I hope that's the right number. Like, I always just forget. Okay, so anyways, I have a email, and you guys can either shoot us an email or a text message. And so I have an email. This is from Kenny from New Jersey. Also, wait, before I read the email, guys and dolls, you don't have to give us your name if you don't want to. It's up to you. And even if you do give us your name, we don't know if this is really your name. But anyway, so I have an email from Kenny from New Jersey. And it says, I have a problem with gay people. I recently found out that my little punk-ass brother is gay. I do not accept this gay shit. I could care less if it's family or not. I want to beat the shit out of my little brother's ass. Signed, Kenny from New Jersey.
Well, Kenny from New Jersey, you sound like you got some anger management problems.
Anger management.
Listen. Yeah, he needs some serious anger management. But for the most part, what you're saying, you're letting everybody know that you hate gay people. So if you ever did put your hands on them, that is considered a crime. There is a crime against that. You know, people are gonna be who they're gonna be. You can't make somebody be something you want them to be because you want them to be it. That's like they can't make you be gay if you don't want to be gay, if that makes sense. I just think that it's a moment that he might be going through. It might be a phase, and it might not be a phase, you know. But trying to physically hurt him, I think that's a wrong decision. He's going to be his own person, and he has the will to do whatever he wants to do, you know. So even if you put your hands on him, I don't think it's going to change the matter. It's going to get you locked up, though, you know. So it's just one of them situations, Ken, you got to just let him be who he's going to be, you know. You could dislike, you know, you could love him, but dislike the act, you know. But putting the hands on him, I don't think that's a smart move. I think that's crazy within itself, you know.
I mean, okay, so Kenny, this is your brother. So you want to beat the shit out of him because he is gay. Talk to him. Find out, have he always been that way? Is it something that he's experimenting with? And maybe you can express to him why you dislike the gay community or whatever. And I don't know, maybe you and him both can go to counseling, but yeah, you don't want to put your hands on him just because he's gay. So yeah, so Wow. Okay, so SC, do you want to read the next one?
All right. So the next one says, hold on, let me get it together here. Oh, wow. Hold on. I got one. Ooh, here go a good one. Stacy from Ohio asks, what should I do? I had sex with my boyfriend and turned around and had sex with an ex 4 days after, and it was around the time I was ovulating. Now I'm pregnant. Should I have the baby and have my boyfriend think it's hit? Woo. Or should I come clean, come clean or have an abortion? I'm mentally stressed out, but I don't know what to do. What should I do? Ooh.
Okay, so first of all, okay, now the abortion thing, like how does that work? Like, wouldn't she have to go to like another state? Is Ohio banned or whatever? Because I don't know. I didn't forget about the whole.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. So I'm gonna tell you the truth, Yvonne. I don't follow that because it doesn't affect me. Because
it doesn't affect me either. That's why I don't know anymore because I don't have a hysterectomy. Yeah. So it's like.
But no, there's a point that I'm making. There's a point I'm making.
Go ahead.
The point that I'm making is I shouldn't have a decision on her decision if I'm not the one that could get pregnant. So I'm saying that this is a thing that these men in Congress and House of Representatives and all of them should stay out of. That shouldn't be a decision that they can make for you to even ask, can she do it?
Okay,
you understand what I'm saying? Now.
Okay, but she asked the question.
Yeah, I know, but I was making a point. You're missing the point. I was making a point. I don't follow that because it doesn't affect me. And because it doesn't affect me, it shouldn't be in my decision for her to make. That's a decision that she needs to make on her own, for one. For two, if she messed around and she slept with her boyfriend and then turned around and slept with her ex 4 days later knowing she was ovulating, I need to know a little more of the backstory. Was she upset with him? And it shouldn't matter.
Well,
if she made that mistake, she needs to come clean about it. Women know, you don't, hold up. I'm not a woman, but I know a woman knows when she's ovulating.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, okay, no, I'm just saying, like, she know, okay, whatever.
Do I have to teach you sex ed? Do I have to tell you how that works?
You do not. No, you don't. But I'm just saying, like, hey, I'm ovulating, so let me sleep with my boyfriend. Now let me go sleep with my ex because I'm ovulating. So I don't know.
Maybe that wasn't her plan. Maybe she just realized it, like when she got pregnant and she retracked the days. You know, it could be a whole bunch of stuff. She could have tracked back the days and said, "Oh shit, this could be Steve or this could be Eddie." Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's the guy's name. So if there happens to be a woman out there, Stacy from Ohio, that's dealing with an Eddie or Steve, that was a coincidence. She didn't say no names, so but at the end of the day,
she want to know what should she do.
I think she should come clean. I think she should come clean, only because I would rather hear it from the person than from me to find out from the streets. Because if she has that baby and it's
you may not like this comment that I'm about to make. You're a whore.
Oh, damn.
You are a whore. You are a whore, Stacey. I know you're not gonna like this, but I mean, come on. No, like, okay, so you're pregnant. It could be your boyfriend. It could be your ex. Should you keep it and make your boyfriend thinks that it's his and suppose it's the ex? You know what I'm saying? No, that's so messy. That is so messy.
I think what's messy is the fact that she slept with both of them without protection. I think that was the most messy part.
Yeah.
You know? I think that was the most messy part. Not even the fact that I could see she said that she took precautions, but she clearly said she slept with both of them unprotected. That's
Yeah.
crazy. You know,
okay.
but that
Could you
baby
read
has nothing to do with it.
Right, but I'm not gonna suggest the abortion. You know, I'm not gonna. But anyways, like I said, it's not like I can get pregnant. So hey, you know, I don't know. But okay, can you read the next one, Essie? Unless you have anything else to say on that one.
No, I don't have nothing else to say on that. I have Shauna from Arkansas. Damn, we got motherfuckers from Arkansas. What time is it? Well, we got a different time. I have a coworker, and he has been hinting to me he wants to smash, and I want him to smash, but I'm dating his friend. Should I allow him to smash? So, Shauna, you are definitely black, because you're talking about some smashing. Hell no. And I think his friend is foul that he's even hinting to you that he wants you to smash, that he wants to smash. And I think he should know that his friend is hinting to you that he wants to smash. There's no loyalty amongst motherfuckers no more.
Okay, wait. So
I can't get that.
Okay, wait. Okay, who you said wanted to smash? I was trying to pull up something.
So the girl named is Shauna.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Arkansas. She said her coworker has been hinting. She said, "Okay, I have a coworker, and he has been hinting to me he wants to smash, and I want him to smash, but I'm dating his friend. Should I allow him to smash?"
Oh, wow.
You sound like you had to think about that, Yvonne.
No, I mean, because I'm against cheating. That's why y'all don't really want my feedback. So, Essie, what do you say? What do you have to say about it? I'm just against cheating.
Yeah, I am too. I just totally think that the friend is foul, and she's foul for even thinking about it instead of checking the friend and say, "Hey, listen, you know, I find you attractive or whatever." She ain't even got to say that. She can just say, "Yo, listen, you know I deal with your peoples, and that's it." And if he continues, then she needs to tell the friend. But I still think the friend needs to know that his boy wants to smash his girl, because that's foul. I've never, ever, there's no homeboy that I've ever been around a girlfriend or thought about. Once I know somebody I'm cool with or that's my people, they got a girlfriend, and even if she's attractive, she is not attractive to me. I won't even go chill in my homeboy house if he's not home if his girl is there. I'll be like, yo, I'll wait for him, or I'll tell him, yo, nigga, let me know when you get to the house, and I'll come over there to see you or whatever, you know? But, that's foul. That's foul within itself. So, Shauna, you foul. I'm going to keep it real with you. You foul. Your coworker is foul. And I'm pretty sure if your boyfriend was listening to this, or if your boyfriend knew, he would definitely dead both of y'all. You know, because you talking about you want him to. But should you? I think the attempt completes the crime, you know, to me. Because you're showing that you have no self-control. You're showing that if there was an inkling or opportunity, you're going to take it.
Yeah.
So you foul. I'm going to keep it real with you, Shauna. That's foul, you know, but that's my opinion. You know, so. All right, Yvonne, you're up next.
Okay, so Jade from Boston, let me see, she doesn't have a scenario. She just wants to know, I don't think I'm an expert on this. I mean, this is really nothing. It just says, why do people post dead bodies on social media? Why do people post dead bodies on social media. That's from Jade from Boston.
Well, I would have to know more of the content of it. You know, the most I've seen is like somebody might be standing next to the casket of a family member, or a boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, or a child. You know, and sometimes, I try to stay away from the judging as far as like people's actions and stuff, but foul is foul. And I think that sometimes some people, that's their way of grieving. That's their way of that could be their way of showing, everybody like, listen, this is the last time I'm going to be with this person, or
but shouldn't you grieve
people that
first?
might not be able to.
I don't mean to cut you off, but shouldn't you grieve first before going right to social media? Like when someone dies, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I get it. I understand everyone is different, but like my dad passed, even though that was, years ago or whatever, but I had a Facebook, and I don't even know when I went on Facebook afterwards. It's just like, who's going on Facebook like, hey, yeah, my dad died. Like, no, I'm grieving. So, I don't know.
Well, people grieve differently,
Okay, wait, but also, okay, at the same time, like, the person that died, would they want their body on social media? Like, just because you want to post it, are they okay with it? I think that's, that's another thing that people should think about. Like, would that person be okay with it?
I'm pretty sure they don't care anymore.
No, I wouldn't want my body
on. I
would not want my dead body on social media. I'm pretty sure a lot of people
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't care anymore.
You probably wouldn't care. Well, first of all, I want to be cremated,
nah.
but I'm just saying, no. Don't nobody want their dead body on social media. I don't think so. Okay,
I don't know, man. It's people grieve differently. I can't tell somebody how to grieve, and you got to think about, if the picture was taken, did the person take it, or did somebody else take the picture and give it to them? And then maybe they said like, damn, wow, this picture is, and then they posted it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different things we got to look at when we think about people in the grieving process,
Okay, so I have somebody who wants to remain anonymous, and it just says, what is this? Polygamy is for unfaithful men and low self-esteem women.
Oh boy, we going with the polygamy thing.
Yeah.
So, polygamy, I get the concept. I get it all day, every day.
I disagree with it, and I disagree with it all day, every day. But continue.
Some people look at it as building a community. It looks at building a strong family structure. You have two women in a house that can help with the kids, There's two women that he can go to for comfort, for sexual reasons, for, an ear. One might be a little rougher than the other. The other one might be a little softer, or, or they just straight up freaks, So I get the concept, is not what everybody's making polygamy into. People are making it into like, oh, they just want to have threesomes all the time. Some of them are basically trying to build a stronger family structure because they realize it takes more than two working people to make a household work. And they feel like, hey, if we bring in another person into this relationship, we could build a strong fortress, financially with ourselves, all three incomes, So I get it.
No way. That is no reason. Two people can just work. Two people can work two jobs. No way. No way. I really disagree with that. Oh my gosh, SC.
Well, I get it. Oh,
I definitely don't get it.
It is what it is. You just selfish, Yvonne.
How is that selfish? That is for hopping men.
I'll play with you.
I agree with this.
All right, here we go. The whore hopping men. How is it whore hopping men if he's dealing with two women that know about each other?
Women with low self-esteem, yes, I agree with this person. Yeah, you have to have low self-esteem. No. Yes. No. Yes. Ladies, do not do it. If you do it, you do have low self-esteem. Whatever you have
you
low
feel comfortable doing.
Do not listen to him. You can get a man, get your own man that is faithful to you. You do not have to share. You don't have to share a man. No way.
Some women are in polygamous relationships right now that they don't know about. I'm sorry. That was dirty. I know. I'm sorry. I had to do that.
He's not sorry.
I needed to laugh. It was, it's better to know than not know, huh? But who's to say that he won't cheat on them too? Because man, we've done some questionable shit. We've had women tell us, "Yo, I'll do this, I'll do that for you," and we'll still turn around and mess that up. But to the defense of some men, it's because women will say that, and it'll change. You understand what I'm saying? It'll be something one way for a minute, and then it's like as soon as you get them, it changes to something else. So now you locked into this relationship, and you're like, damn, I'm stuck. What the fuck can I do? So, but men have.
Well, if he messed up, ladies, let his ass go. Get the strength. Let his ass go. Even if it hurts for a little bit, okay, it's not going to hurt for, too long. Just thug it out and just let it go. Let it go. Let his ass go.
But like I've told you guys before, if y'all get caught, y'all might as well leave. Just say, yo, it was wrong. Yep. Don't try to fix it, fellas. I'm telling you, don't try to fix it. If you cheat, you better leave. Because her ass is going to get you back. Eventually, she's going to get you back. You gave her a golden dick in a glass jar that one day she's going to break that glass jar when you least expect it. So if you get caught, fellas, you might as well just say, all right, it was fun while it lasted. Tell her all the truth. You might as well, it's over. Tell her the truth. Tell her it all happened and everything. But I wouldn't suggest you try to work it out. I wouldn't. I'm going to be like, yo, you right, you caught me red-handed, and I'm going to move on. And I think you should do the same because I'm not going to give you the opportunity.
Don't tell me. You ain't got to go into details with me. Just get your ass on. Get your ass on. Don't look back. Do not look back.
And no, I'm not supporting men cheating. That's not what I'm telling you guys. I'm not saying go out and cheat and then, say, I fucked up, but I'm going to leave. Fuck that. I ain't got time for that shit no more. Them days is over with, man. I'm fucking bouncing. I'm not doing that, because now I got to create a fucking lie. I got to start, remember what the hell I said. I got to try to cover my chest. Man, I ain't got no time for that shit. I'm too old for that shit. I can't do it.
No, that's right. I know that's right.
That shit. I think back and be like, damn, how the fuck did I have the energy to do that shit when I was young? That shit is exhausting just thinking about that shit. You know, just reminiscing. That shit is exhausting. I'm fucking tired. You know, thinking about it. But listen to Yvonne. She said, get you two girls, fellas, and you ladies, keep that self-esteem strong. Per Yvonne.
Whenever.
Shit. All right. Shit.
Okay. So do you want to take one more email?
Ooh, hold up. I see something. Hold up. Oh, shit. Listen to this. Lou from Alabama. I had unprotected sex with my partner, and prior to that, I had unprotected sex with someone else. And they gave me an STD, and it's been a week now, and my girl hasn't said anything to me. So do you think she gave me the STD? Whoa. This is not funny, but buddy, listen. If she didn't say nothing to you about it, 9 times out of 10. Okay, so hold on. Let me retract that because I'm gonna go back into
what if she don't have any
sex ed
symptoms?
class. That's what I was going to say. Let me go back to sex ed class. Women sometimes don't show symptoms of a STD. They start getting discharged, they get foul odors or whatever. But sometimes that can happen after sex because of the man throwing off their pH balance. So that might be the case as well. I think you should man up, and I think you should tell that woman that she might need to go get tested because you had an STD. I think that is foul. That I know I chuckled at the beginning because that shit caught me by surprise. But at the end of the day, that shit is foul. You need to tell her, just in case, if she wasn't the one. And if she was the one that gave it to you, then y'all both some cheating asses. You know, and you might have to apologize to the chick that you gave it to. Because apparently y'all both was cheating. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, that you should tell her. You need to tell her. Only because if she's not having the symptoms or whatever, because later on, say if, y'all want to have a kid together, and this kid comes out with a deformity because she's had syphilis or gonorrhea and it went untreated for a long period of time. A week, that's a long period of time, buddy. I'm trying to see when this damn email was sent. Because it might be longer than that, depending on when this email was sent. And hopefully by that time, he would have said something. And, what is up with, this is my thing, I'm bugging. Because what's up with everybody with this unprotected sex shit? Why is, everybody is so free with this shit?
Right.
Like, why is everybody so comfortable with just letting motherfuckers ejaculate in you or just going up at somebody and they just, that shit crazy to me, That shit is crazy to me. I'm not getting that. That is a crazy ass. That's crazy, yo.
Yeah,
but
really
you
is.
foul because it's been a week and you haven't said nothing. And just in case she's not getting the symptoms, bro, I think you should tell her. You was man enough to do it, be man enough to tell her. And I know that's a hard pill because I've had to swallow those pills before, like, damn, having to come clean. And I only came clean because I got caught. But other than that, I came clean one time, and that was like the worst fucking thing. And it wasn't even no full-blown sex shit. It was just some touchy feeling. I think me and the girl kissed or whatever. And I never heard the end of that shit. And I think that, like, put up a mental block. Like, fuck that. I'm not telling nobody nothing after that. Because you just swore I did something, even though it was cheating. People are like, oh, they didn't go all the way. Still, cheating is cheating. And some people, so this is what you got to do, too, and I haven't thought about this, and I'm thinking about this more and more. We have to define, when you're with the partner, you have to define what's cheating. For some people, they don't consider cheating, kissing, or blowjobs or oral sex. You understand what I'm saying? And some people be like,
Yeah.
oh, touching ain't cheating. You understand what I'm saying? They was like, oh, well, she only gave me head, so it ain't like, but hold on, that's cheating. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all have to come to an understanding on what their definition of cheating. And you'll be surprised on how many people definition is different than yours. And you'll be like, yo, how the fuck do you not see something wrong with what you're doing? But that's just how some people are geared.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so well, before we wrap it up, yes, I agree with Etsy. You guys, I mean, you, sir, you should come clean and just be straight up about the STD.
Yeah. I think that's only right. It's only right, you know. You did your thing. You got punished for it, you know. So now stand up for your next punishment, you know, because that shit right there is crazy to me. That shit is crazy to me, y'all. Yeah, you need to get yourself. You need to evaluate yourself as a man, bro, for real. Truly, seriously, you know. And I'm coming down hard on you because you got so many of these men that are living these secret lives, you know. And I'm going to talk about it because it's something that was just mentioned recently where they were talking about, it was a gay guy, and I think I sent it to you, and he was talking about all the married men that he's sleeping with. And these women are unaware. You understand what I'm saying? And you're like, damn, you know, how can you keep a secret like that? The time and days that we're living in right now, for you to be gay, for you to be on the down low, is because you choose to be now. It's not like it was before that it had to be a secret. Because everybody's jumping out of the closet. You got athletes jumping out of the closets. You got rappers coming out the closet saying, hey, listen, I'm gay. You know, this, that, and the third, and it's accepted. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're living in the closet or you live in that double life, that's because you choose to. But I think that it's foul that you're still sleeping with women and you're choosing this lifestyle. If that's what you do, then you need to be truthful about it. You know, if you're embarrassed about it, then don't do it. I've learned that. If you could be embarrassed about talking about it out loud or saying something to somebody about it, then don't do it. You shouldn't do it. I'm not going to do nothing that I'm going to be embarrassed to say that I did later on in life. Some of the shit I've done in the past, I was embarrassed about because I think about it now as a man. And I'm like, damn, that was fucked up. But I speak my truth, and I will speak my truth. If somebody asks me, I'm going to tell them the truth. But you, buddy, you need to speak up. Because if that woman is not showing signs, that's foul. And I'm pretty sure you don't have sex with her again. So you probably reinfected yourself. Or, man, I don't know. I don't know how that works because I ain't never have an STD. So I don't know how that shit works. But I'm pretty sure you would just pull out a condom out of the clear blue. And I'm pretty sure if y'all was actually sexually active like that, you didn't just stop out of clear blue because she's going to think something's wrong. She's going to feel something's wrong. She's like, yo, we have sex normally 3 times. This nigga ain't never come at me for a whole week. Something ain't right.
Yeah.
And if you don't tell her, I can say that. I was going to say something, and I was like, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, but I think you need to tell her. I'm going to say something real foul, but you need to tell her. That's foul. You need to tell her. That's something that needs to be told, you know. But you got another one, Yvonne?
No, because we have come to the end of the show.
Oh, okay.
So,
damn, that
yeah.
was quick.
Right? Yeah, so we will definitely be taking some more emails from you guys. I guess next week we will. And as always, we want to thank all of you for tuning into the show and just for supporting the show. The show is really growing, so we definitely want to thank you all for just always tuning in and supporting us. Anything else, Essie?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, that does it for us. And what about the Freaky Friday show? Do you know when that's going to be, or
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
let
I got
them
to
know
call
next Tuesday?
Luke. I called Luke.
Okay.
He's up.
Okay.
Let me find out when he wants to do it, because I told you I want to bring Envy Star on here, too. And we have an all-out conversation, you know.
Okay, so probably in another 2-3 weeks maybe for the Freaky Friday show, TGIF.
That'll work, yeah.
Okay.
I told you about that TGIF.
I don't want to hear
What's TGIF there for?
I thank God it is Friday.
No, it stands for Tongue Goes In First.
We're not listening to SE. We are not listening to SE.
Tongue Goes In First.
Thank
How's it
God
gonna be thank God it's
Friday.
Friday if it's a Freaky Friday? It's Tongue Goes In First. Don't do that.
Okay, that will be for that particular Friday.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, so we will definitely keep you guys updated on that, and we do have a guest for next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is Halloween.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
yeah, that
we'll be knocking on doors, trick or treating on the line.
That show is supposed to be a little early. I don't know what time. I'll look and I don't know. But I know that particular guest asked if he could come on earlier. I forgot what time zone or what state. I forgot. But
I think he's in Central. I think I know who you're talking about. I think he's in Central Standard. And I think I know who you're talking about.
Okay. All right, then. So, all right, guys. So, so that does it for us. And stay tuned, guys, for our next episode. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Airline credit card rewards have helped grow America's travel and tourism industry. In 2022, over 2.4 million Americans visited Florida, generating $3.7 billion for local economies, supporting more than 31,000 jobs. But now Congress is considering legislation that could eliminate credit card rewards and decimate the U.S. travel and tourism industry. Tell Congress to support travel and tourism jobs and oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card routing legislation. Visit handsoffmyrewards.com/travel to take action. Paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.